Again, welcome to this meeting. Today we're gonna talk about and practice and come and to do a, and we're gonna have a conversation about a turning point. So I think it's a nice topic. So some of you would ask, what is a turning point? So a turning point, in my opinion, it's an event that changed the course of your life. It could be anything, it could be for good or for bad, but a turning point is an event that changed your life, right? So it could be a major, when you have to move to another place and you have to change everything, that's a turning point in your life. When you have to choose a career, when you enter university, that's a turning point because you change the way that you see life, right? Maybe when you got sick, it's a turning point. You start seeing life in a different, significant other with your loved one. uh, that's what I consider a turning point. In my case, I'm gonna share briefly my experience. For me, my turning point was when I was 16 years old. I have had many turning points in my life, but at 16 years old, I had this turning point, which was when I decided that I wanted to play the guitar. And my dad bought me a guitar, an old creepy guitar that was, I still have that guitar, that old guitar that was not very good quality, but it was a very nice gift for me. So that changed my life. From that point on, I started playing music, and that changed how I spend my free time. From that point on, uh, all my life changed because now, from 16 years old to this day, I play the guitar most of the time, every week. Sometimes I play every day, sometimes not. But yeah, that changed my life when I grabbed an instrument, a guitar, and I decided that I wanted to become a musician, even a hobby musician. So that's my turning point. So that's the idea of today. So let's get started with our friend Ibnu Handi from Indonesia.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hey, good day. So Ibnu, long time no see you. How have you been?
Yeah, I'm being really good. How about you, Nelson?
Yeah, I've been fine. I've been okay. I mean, I've been doing great. So yeah, it's been this year. It's been really fast. So now it's August, right? So I cannot believe that we are almost finishing this year. So tell us about our topic today. It's our turning point. What was your turning point? What was that moment in your life that changed a thing for you?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you all for having me here. It's really an honor for me to talk with you guys. I'm really happy for this. And about the turning point of my life, I think it started several years ago, maybe in 2019 or 18.
Mhm.
2019. At that time, I didn't really understand about English, and maybe you can say that I really I hated English at that time. I
Okay.
I I couldn't speak English like this, and then that night I had an argument with my parents, with my dad,
Mhm.
my mom. Um, I, it's like I was mocking their tradition. I mean, the people in my place, in my house, are really obedient with their beliefs, their customs, and I find it unfit with my mindset. I think I thought that I didn't belong to them, and then I started like mocking their cultures, their customs, and then yeah, it's like a blasphemy. You can say that. And then
Mhm.
we had arg- uh, we had arguments, difficult arguments that night. We argued uh, a long night that
Mm.
that time. Yeah. And then I somehow I didn't know that time that I ended up moving to another city because of that night
Mhm.
accident.
Okay.
Then uh, I I I thought that maybe I can refresh my mind, and then I think it's not really bad
Mm.
to
Okay,
study.
you move alone or with another family, part of your
Oh yeah,
family member?
there are my friends here.
Mhm.
Um, I'm sorry if it's um, quiet, noisy,
Yeah, but
because
I'm able to understand, so it's okay.
uh, but am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. I can understand very well.
And then I thought it's not really bad to study new things, and I started studying English in an English course, even though I didn't have any English skills or basic English in my life. I never studied English that time. Then I I forcefully uh, try to convince myself to study English, and then I ended up yeah like I I enjoyed studying English. I started to enjoy um, English environment. I mean, people around me uh, were really suitable with my mind, with the way I want it to be.
Mm,
And
okay.
I never felt like that. I enjoyed studying. I never enjoyed studying in entire my life before. And yeah, because of that, now I can speak English even though it's not really fluently. But yeah, it really changed my life and the way I think. Yeah, I think
So
that's it.
we could say that night, that fateful night, that you had an argument with your family, that day you change your life because you have to move to another place and you start learning English. So let's say that you didn't. Let's suppose that you didn't have that argument. So if you didn't move to another place, do you think that you still will be able to learn English if you didn't have that argument with your family?
I don't think so because yeah, I think that time I really hate English, Nelson, because
Mm,
English English I thought English was really the most difficult subject. I always thought that English is the most difficult subject in the study at school from the first grades until I graduated from my university. I always thought that English is the most difficult thing to master, and
yeah.
maybe couldn't I couldn't talk with you like this tonight if
Yeah.
I didn't have that argument that night.
Yeah. So that's a major turning point in your life.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know if I am, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but you also told us another story in a past meeting, that you also one day you decided to do exercise, right? You start
Yeah.
exercising yourself. Are you
Oh yeah.
still
I
doing
still
exercise?
exercise every day. This morning I exercised. I went jogging myself. I went around the village It was really fun. I do it every day.
Why did you decide? What did you take that decision to
Oh,
do exercise also? It was a
yeah,
turning point also, or just decided one day that I
yeah.
want to be fit?
Actually, yeah, there was an accident too. It's just like the way I had that argument that night. It's
Mm,
like um, I was I was not I was not as slim as right now before. Um,
yeah.
when I was in high school, I weighed probably in Indonesia. Um, we use kilograms, so I weighed 96 kilograms. Almost.
96.
Yeah.
That's it depends
I
on
was
your height. Are you a tall guy or
not
not
really.
so much?
I just regular tall. I mean,
Mm,
no,
okay.
no. Yeah, I just like the average man. My age,
Okay.
170 centimeters,
Okay. Mhm.
and I think the ideal weight for my height is around 67. But then, um, when I was a high school student, I already weighed 96 kilograms at that time. So
Almost
I
100. Wow,
yeah
that's a
I
lot.
was I was easily getting sick and getting
Yeah.
tired, and then I was bullied by my surroundings. The people around me always mocked me,
Mm,
and
okay.
yeah, um, it it came from around direction that motivated me to force myself to start exercising. And yeah, the turning point is that I couldn't say it. It just came from the bullying, but it's really complicated. It came from the condition I had that time,
Mm,
and I and the way people treated me when I was overweight. Yeah, it's the accumulation of the stress I had that time.
so we can say that you had two turning points also. That's another turning point in your life.
That's right.
That okay.
That's
That's great. That's great, Ibnu. Do you want to say anything else before we move on, or that's all?
I think for now that's all. I would like to
Yes.
hear another um, opinions, the great opinions from other members here.
Yeah, great, great, nice, Ibnu. I'm happy to see you again, and I'm glad to see that you are doing well, really well. So keep up the good work, and yeah, thank you for joining today. Let's move on to our next participant, our next friend, Eviana Mustafa from Indonesia. All right. Yeah, Evi is getting ready for her intervention. So let's go, Evi. Go, 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 go. Okay, Evi, are you ready?
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you very well.
I'm sorry, I got a trouble with my earphone, so maybe you can give it to another participant.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. So that you have time to fix your earphone. So
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
problem. Let's move on to our next friend from Indonesia, Lenny B. Hey, Lenny.
Hi,
Hi, Lenny. How are you doing? Nice to see
I'm
you again.
great. Yeah, how have you been? Long
Yeah,
time
yeah.
no see.
It's been a while. Last time we talked, you were you were cultivating a sunflower, right? How was that flower? It's still alive, or how?
Oh, no, no. I didn't have again sunflowers already died.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to maintain that type, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
those are very, very beautiful flowers, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so yeah, let's talk about our topic today. When was your turning point in your life?
Okay. I have a turning point as it noob. I'm talking about English. So, when I was kid, I was born from a little small village. Okay, so like there are so many people there that who cannot study English well, who never learn English, and then I don't know what's wrong with my mother. Yeah, she tried to make me learning English by playing the music like a Westlife, Indiana guys. Okay, so in elementary school, I start to learn English, but uh the results was not good. I still got a lower mark there. Okay, like a 0, 5, 10. It was so sad at the moment. But uh I remember my mother asked me to learn so hard so I can achieve what I want at the moment. So from the song I can learn, and I can do a road learning every day, and I can imitate every single words there songs that the singer say in the song. And then from that one, I'm learning to speak just myself, stood in front of the mirror at the moment. And then after that I grow, and then I study in the new city. We moved there, and then we know that the the capability of me is not well like others. But my mother and my father still support me. They give me a lot of support, so I can learn so much. Uh, After that, I can I can do many things. I can learn English, and they put me in the private course. They hope I can learn a lot of English course there. And then after that, uh day by day, okay, I got achievement even a little bit, and I was so happy at the moment. And for me, in Indonesia, I don't know, when we have to decide to enter a new uh, study at university, we have to consider about what the future. If you take, for example, if you take a math or natural science, what you will take in the after you graduate from university. So my parents decide and help me, and they suggest me to have English department. They asked me to choose English department as my basic of the study in university. And I was glad to this choice, because I know that I can do that. And after that, it changed my life. Like, I love it, English so much, even though I'm still learning right now, because there are so many people around of me that who cannot speak English. So that's why, like, I cannot practice like every day, but I try. That's why I joined this group. And right now I'm a English teacher, and I earn money from English. I teach my students because I'm a English teacher.
Oh yeah.
That's
What is the age? Is young children's very, very. What is the age? The age of your students? Sorry, they are
it's
very young, right?
yes. It's 15 years old.
Yeah. So you are trying to implant to cultivate their English too.
Yeah, yeah.
So so for you the moment that changed your life when was when you were introduced to the English world. So
Yeah.
that
You know that there are so many things that make me sometimes upset to myself, because when I try to compare myself with the other people, I mean the other people, student from the city, another city, okay, they look so smarter than me. And then when we have a test, we have a test, like they got a high score than me. I'm not, I'm think I was a stupid at the moment, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I motivate myself, like how to improve my skill in English. And I don't know, like I made it right now. I did it.
yeah, yeah. I can relate with you because I also had a story with English. For me, another turning point was the pandemic. Do you guys remember the pandemic? You are too
Yeah,
young to remember that.
yeah.
Maybe that's for old people. But okay, I'm just kidding. But in the pandemic, during the pandemic, I had to quit my job, so I had a lot of free time. I guess you guys also had a lot of free time. So I told to myself, what am I gonna do with all this free time? So I decided to learn English. So it was a Nelson before the pandemic and after the pandemic. In my case, so English also, just like you, just like Lenny, also changed my life because after the pandemic, I decided that I wanted to learn English. So yeah, I can relate with you, and it changed my life. I guess the pandemic changed my life and the life of all the people around the world. But for me, it was also about English, Lenny. So English also changed my life. Thanks, Lenny. Do you want to say anything else about another turning point or a similar story?
I like, I don't know, like if I just say that it's a turning point, it can, it relate to myself. Like we have to back and have to remind everything that we already passed. And I know that the point when you try to hard work, you can change your life, even by the even little bit. That's a little bit, but you already make a movement to your life, new movement, good movement.
Yeah, you only need a decision, right? You only need to have a even a small decision and start doing something every day. That's I agree with you 100%, Lenny. Thank you very much for joining today. I'm glad to see you again, and I hope we can talk in another opportunity. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's move on to what about Evie? Are you ready now or not?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go,
Yeah, let's
Evie.
go.
I'm eager to hear your turning point. What was the turning point of your life?
Okay, first of all, hello guys. Hi Nelson. Hi Yusi, Lena, Lenny, and Kipnu. Yusi, Lena, I miss you so much, sisters.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. I didn't have any text with Yusi.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't have news from each other.
Yeah. Well, the topic tonight is kind of deep.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
very deep.
and my turning point is, yeah, I think it's gonna be a long story, 2 seasons and 10 episodes each. But
Okay.
I'll make sure to make it short.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm all
So
ears.
yeah, right. So about the turning point, maybe when I graduate from high school. So first of all, I mean, for you, Nelson, because this is the stereotype of Indonesian girls actually. So I come from a small village, and in Indonesia, the girls from village is well known to marry in an early age. Yes. So
So can
at
you
that
can
time,
you can you elaborate on that?
yes. So the girls will match or will marry in their early age, like under 20 or the 23 years old is uh, uh, considered as old to marry in
Mm,
Indonesia. I mean, in a small village, but the people from the city now is are more open-minded about the marriage. And at the
okay.
time, when I was still in high school, actually I matched with a guy at that time from my parents. Yeah, so after graduate from high school, the planning is I will marry this guy. But but in the end of the school, in the end of the high school, some people from big company come to my school, and they knew that I and my two other friends uh, were the top three of the highest. Uh, I mean, of the highest. Ujian itu apa ya guys ya? Please help me. Of the top three of the highest mark in national. How to say? Ujian itu apa guys? Please help me. You see, let me. Wait.
Like
What
a,
is it?
like a
Like
is it like a
examination. Examination. Yeah.
mm,
Me, my two other friends, is the top three of the highest mark in examination in my small town.
wow.
Yes.
So
So,
you were doing really well.
so the people from the big company come to my school and they give us scholarship.
Okay.
But the scholarship should be taken to a university in a city, in the city. And the city is a 5 to 6 hours from my hometown.
Yeah, far away.
Yeah. So from that moment, the guy I matched for 3 years broke me up.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, broke me up. And I continue my study to that university, to my university. From that moment, that's become a turning point that I canceled the marriage so I can continue my study. But the bad things after that is the people who gave us the scholarship is do not give their I mean from 4 years in university we didn't get any scholarship, any money. We didn't get that. So maybe that's only their how to say conspiration maybe or they corrupt that. So when I and my friends um, in survive, we have to survive. My friends become a waiter and so on, and I thankfully I was so grateful that one of my senior, offered me to teach some elementary students privately in school. So from that moment till now, maybe that the turning point that I become teacher till now. So I teach from So I have been teaching from 2012 till now because for the first time because I survived. I tried to survive in a city because the life here is pricey enough. It's
What
pricey.
happened? What happened with that company that give you the scholarship? They never
I
show
have
again, or
I have tried to call them many times, but you know what? When I try to call this, they give it to this division, to this division, to this division, and then I start to I start to call them because it's I already know what game they played, so I just try to focus on my studies and teaching. Sorry, and my uh, students at the time. So just let it go, and till now I get many experience from that point, from that moment till now.
so a lot of things happened when you were finishing high school. You got the scholarship. You broke up with your boyfriend. Let's put it that
Yeah,
in that time. You had to move to another place far away from your from your village, and
yeah,
then the company that gives you the scholarship, they didn't pay for
yeah.
anything.
The
So
good,
that was a major
yeah.
turning point. Yeah.
The good thing is I get so many experience. I get so many friends. I get knowledge. I got many. I get like so many good lecturers in my university. I study heavily at the time, but maybe the bad thing is that the point that made me life apart from my parents, from my village, till now, till
Yeah.
now, because I still cannot uh, decide whether I will back and work to my hometown or still survive in the city. But for now, I still in the city with my husband.
What happened
And
with your friends? Because you said you had another two friends, right, that traveled with you, or
they
not?
are now in a very good life.
Do you still have in touch with each other, or?
Of course, we still met maybe in a holy day. Wait, what month? March, last March, I still met them,
Mm,
and have, they have good life. They have cute children. They have beautiful life. So I think they are okay.
okay, that's very nice.
Because yeah, because we let it go the scholarship uh, and we focus in our life to make better life. So there is no, how to say in English, apa namanya? There is no regret. There is no regret about the past life
You don't regret
we
anything,
had.
right? So,
Yes,
yeah, you don't regret anything, as you said.
no, I didn't regret anything.
So yeah, so let's suppose that that company didn't show in the past. Maybe you were in your village, right? Or you weren't in the place that you are now, I guess.
Yes, I don't really care with that company.
So yeah, I guess that was an excuse to go to the city, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That's the excuse for me to go to the city and leave all behind, leave all the life behind in my village at that time. So
So
now I have two life.
that's
when I
very
move.
that's a turning point, right? Before and after
Yes.
in your life.
Yes.
That's I think that's a fantastic story. As you said at the beginning, it's a long story, but yeah, you had to pass a lot of things at the same time, right? A lot of
Oh,
things were happening at the same time, but that helped in a way to become the person that you are now, right?
yes. I've been through many things. I've been through many things when I was in university. So I've been through that I have no money at all.
Story. Do you want to say anything else?
Let's continue.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining today. And I'm really glad that you that you took the time to join today. For you is tonight, right? And yeah, thank you very much. Greetings to you have a husband, right? And so to your family, and I hope everything is doing well over there. So thank you very much, and happy life with your students also. So you're you are always very joyful, and you are always have a smiling face. So your student must be also happy to. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Let's move on to our next participant. I don't know if you guys know her, but her name is Jusin. Hey, Jusin.
Hello, I'm here. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear your voice. I can hear you and I can see you very, very well. So, how have you been, Jusin?
I'm very good and I'm really happy because I got chance to join the meeting again and I can see you again, guys. Alhamdulillah. I'm very happy. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that you are. We can see that you are happy. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
I'm
nice.
happy because I meet you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about our happy topic today? Maybe it could be a happy event or a sad event. What was that event that was the turning point that changed your life? Maybe it was a sad story, or maybe it was a happy story. It doesn't matter. What was that point in your
Yeah.
life that
Maybe when after I graduation, I got work in my hometown, my Malang. Yeah, I have been working in 1 year. Then my company asked me to move to another city. Uh, that in Surabaya. That's friends company in Surabaya, and that really changed my life because I'm out to my comfort zone. I'm going so far from my parents. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, that really make me shocked because I must adapt that in culture. It is like a big city, and my hometown is like a village, and not that really village, but that's really different. Different culture, different culture. Yeah, and the first that made me sad. Made me sad because I'm at that time I'm still teenager. I'm still young, and
Mhm.
I really miss my parents, my friends, something like that. And I'm really shocked the culture in especially in the office. Uh,
Mhm.
to be honest, in my hometown, I always meet with the what is that with the good friend. I mean, they always smiling, and so soft hearted, and then yeah, friendly. But when I moved to another city, and in that uh, big city, I meet with many character of friend of people. They not really. I mean, some of them is bad, but I mean, the way they talk is different. That made me shocked. And in the office, some of them, the way they talk are really different. Yeah,
So it was a different culture, right? A
yeah,
different
different
environment.
culture, waiter, food,
Mm,
yeah, and
traditions, everything.
that tradition, yeah. But that make me that is challenge for me. I must survive because because that is my part in life. In the first before I stay in comfort zone, everything. I mean, I got everything from my parents, but when I moved to another city, I so far from my parents. I must be independent. I must survive. I can do this
Yeah.
because in that office, in the new office, I got bullied. I got bullied. They said, "How can you stay here for a long time?" I don't believe that if you can stay here and for a long time. But I prove that I can stay for 5 until the 6 year. And
Mhm.
the people who say that they leave, they resign from the office, and I'm still uh,
Yeah. You
survive.
are the you are the only one who survived, and the people who were
Yeah,
telling you they are not.
yeah, the person who said that who bullied me, they already resigned. They leave the company, and that made me, oh, I can do that. Uh, but yeah, when I got bullied, I got they disrespect me. I got a lot of motivation. Yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that. It's like that boosts my energy. Being get
How because you were very young at the time. How old were
Yeah,
you?
you know, the first time I was crying, sad crying, I pray crying, and but after
Mm.
that, oh, I can do that. I can do that. Wow, really, that's really strong girl.
You just graduated. You just graduated from high school, right? You were
No,
like
college, college.
for
Ah,
college. Oh yeah, I
yeah,
misunderstood your story. I thought you were
yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe 18 or 17 years old.
Oh, that time I already, uh, yeah, young, 21.
Yeah,
Forget.
oh, yeah. You were
Yeah,
really
I still,
really young. You are
yeah,
still very young, but at that time you were younger. Let's say.
yeah. The time I was crying, nervous. Why? But I can face that. I can survive. Then that makes me so proud. That is. But wow, I got a lot of experience from that. And when I got the things from my office, to be delegation in another city, another island. Wow, that really make me nervous. Sometimes being success, but one of them make me sigh. But that's fine. That's life. It's like I got a lot of insight and a lesson experience that make me
Yeah,
proud and happy. Yeah.
yeah. Now I understand. Until to that point when you graduate from college, you were still living with your family, right? So
Yeah.
you graduate from college and you have to move
Yeah.
to that place to work in a new
Yeah,
job.
and the first I working 1 year in my hometown, still near with my colleague, my parents that I must move another city that's with me shock. Yeah, I must be independent and
And
struggle.
become a fully grown up woman. You were
Yeah,
a
yeah,
mature woman. You have to
yeah,
become very
yeah,
mature.
Yeah,
to
even
your
though
home.
in the first time I'm crying. Yeah, but yes, fine. Yes, fine. But yeah, and that's make me become UC right now. UC right now.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
uh,
So it
yes,
was like before and after, before you move on
yeah.
to move to that place, to that city. Are you still living in that city, or you are in a new
So
job in a?
I always move to another city, another island. I like adventures. I explore too many places. Yeah,
So
because my family also go to this in another island.
okay,
So
that's nice.
I trust it. Then I work in not only one company but in some company because when my family go to this in another island, so I apply again, I interview again, I make me stress, but that really made me got a lot of experience how to interview in your company, give me make me being have strong mentality and yeah, like that. That is not easy if you apply new job in new company, got interview, have uh, competition with another people. Yeah, you must very struggle. That is different when you stay in one company. Uh, um, in the first you being staff, and then after that you slowly growing up, being yeah of head in the department and being manager or something like that. But that's not like me. I must move to another island, another city. I apply in a new company, but yeah, it's fine. I got a lot of experience from some company, and that's good for my portfolio.
A lot of experience, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what? Another
That is
thing that you are strong and you have a lot of experience now. It's your English. Now, when we first met, you were talking like very hesitant, but now you are speaking with your hands, with your gestures,
yeah,
and explaining that. Now you
yeah.
got very comfortable, right? You're
In,
now
in
fluent in
yeah,
English. So,
in the first, yeah, that's my first experience, my first story point. And the second, if I will share a little bit about my English. The first time I really had English. What is that English? I really had. I never use English in my life. I don't like it. But when I joined in the group, English group, that's even though that's made me shocked, I got bullied, I got thrown out. I mean, yeah, I have problem in my mentality because the math sauce like that. I did. I always open WhatsApp, something like that, make me sick. Maybe just one month. Oh my God, that's not really good. But that also good for my experience. I mean, I never do that. I never do it. I got a lot of problem from English group. And you guys, yeah, that's my
yeah, yeah.
that's I'm lucky because I can meet with many good friends. Many good friends. They have a lot of experience, especially in English. And yeah, we have met in many years ago. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. And I hope we can meet in for the many years ahead of this
Yes,
time. I don't know how to say that,
indeed.
but yeah, we
Yeah,
can meet over the years. We can maintain this friendship, this online friendship. So thank you,
yeah.
Juicy. Thank you very much. Do you want to say anything else?
No, I think that's enough. Yeah.
What about Ibnu, Handy? You raise your hand, right?
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I saw the what is the icon? Yeah. Thank you, Juicy. Thank you very much for your lovely story, and thank you for creating this space, because in a way you create this this WhatsApp group, this online group. So thank you for create this group. Let's move on to our next, last but not least, as I say, our dear friend Nana from Malaysia.
Yeah, hello.
Hey Nana. Hello, how are you, Nana?
Okay. For the topic today, for me, I
Yeah.
think one of the biggest turning point in my life actually relates to the story that I shared with you guys last week, if you remember that. Which is
Okay, let me see.
yeah, during my university years when I went through like a really difficult experiences, like there was um a group of people who treated me like badly and isolated me for no reasons. And at first, I kept wondering what I had actually done wrong. I tried to like how do I say this, like I tried too hard to be nice, to fit in with them and to make like everyone happy, but nothing actually seemed to change, even though I yeah tried my best to be nice. I guess I tried my best to like please people at the time so that I can include myself in the group and so on, to do something new and all of it. But I guess that was all for no use. And like that experience actually affected me like emotionally and changed it the way I look at myself and other people. But actually looking back at it now, I realize that it um also taught me some kind of important lessons. Like I don't really try too hard to please anyone anymore, because I learned that no matter how kind you are, not everyone will appreciate what you did. Like yeah, all that. Instead, I started to like caring more about myself. I started to love myself more, set a healthier boundaries with people, and try to focus on people who genuinely value and respect me, instead of those people who actually do such hurtful
One
things to me.
question, Nana. One question. One question. It was girls or girls and guys, or only girls? How
Only
was the
girls, only
situation?
girls. Yeah.
Only
You know,
girls. Maybe they were jealous of you.
yeah, when you were like in a group of people who like do a lot kind of things and you want to try to fit in with that group, but suddenly they just start to hate you for no reason. Yeah, that kind of things. And yeah,
Mm.
although it was like one of the, my hardest periods in life, I think it made me like kind of stronger and more resilient, and like it helped me to be more independent and taught me like the importance of protecting my own peace instead of like constantly seeking other people's approval. So I think that is maybe a turning point for me. And yeah, I've been thinking about this topic for like when you sent the topic, I got a lot, maybe a few points that I want to point out, but I guess that would be the
Mhm.
biggest turning point, because it changed my own personality and how I view people. So yeah, and I'd also like to mention another turning point, I guess, that had a very positive impact on my life, which is around 5 or 6 years ago when I joined Delhi English. At first, I was just like
Mm.
hoping to maybe improve my English for my tests and so on, but I gained so much more than that. Like through Delhi English, I became more confident in speaking, and especially like in English. And I met people from different backgrounds, different countries, who were always smiling to, who were always willing to actually listen to me, to encourage me, and give like a lot kind of advice to me when I needed it. So the group is like my safe space to learn English, to make mistakes, and to grow without actually feeling judged. And I can honestly say that I grew up with English actually, with daily English, because yeah, um, I did a lot kind of things. I spent my university years with daily English. I spent my last final years of what do I say? It's like final year of high school with daily English and so on. So I'm really proud of it. I wasn't just like learning the language. It was just about it was also about like becoming a better person, becoming a stronger and more mature version of myself. So yeah, that reminded me that I, after going through such difficult situation, difficult experiences, is it possible to actually find people who genuinely support and also believe in you. And when I think about the moment that changed my life, I think it wasn't just one event, I guess. Like I said, it was like difficult experience that actually taught me to be to value myself more, to actually follow what I want instead of looking at what other people's want for me. I guess that'll be it.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it was also daily English has been like a turning point in my life because when I started, I think now I realize, but at time I was not confident. I was really afraid. And now looking back, it was like something silly because we are afraid of a screen, of a people who are very far away. But I was still very, what is the name of, what is the word? I was self self doubt. I don't know what is the word, Nana, when you doubt yourself, when you are in front of the mirror, you are self conscious maybe because you are in front of a screen and maybe you think that what other people are gonna think about yourself. Maybe they are gonna think that your English, in my case, my English is it's funny, it's bad, that I look silly, that I am like a dumb piece of bleep. Things like that. Yeah, that we are always, we have these constant narratives in our heads, right? So when I just joined this group, I was very afraid to speak in front of a camera, but now I'm speaking with you like we were friends. We are friends for a long time, but if you told me at that time that I will be able to do this, I wouldn't believe that because at that time I felt so shy to expose myself in front of a camera. So yeah, I feel you, Nana. So I kind of relate with you with that story in that sense. I have not been that active on the WhatsApp group texting, but I've been active in the video calls and the meetings. So yeah, it's kind of a similar story. So I can I can relate with your story. And the thing that you said about the other girls that were, in a way, they were bullying you, right? They were
Mm,
molesting you,
Not
bullying
exactly
you, maybe.
bullying. I guess it's just like some kind of isolating me, like some kind of emotionally bullying, I guess. Yeah.
Mm, you, but you tried something like talking with them to see what
Yeah.
happened, or
Yeah. Actually, it started when I first tried to join them, and then suddenly we were okay at first. Like we talked a lot, we shared a lot of things together, and suddenly at one point there's this one girl in that group who kind of not liking me for like no reason. Oh, I talked to her about that, and she mentioned that she just don't like me being like similar to her, like liking the same thing as she does, and so on. Like she don't like when someone else is the same as her. So yeah, when that
Mhm.
happened, that one girl tried to like manipulate the other members to like isolate me as well. So that happens a lot, and I was like kind of depressed at the moment. So yeah, that just happened, but I tried my best to like just be normal about it and just go ahead with my life.
Yeah. Maybe you didn't try to use your face with
That would be nice.
that could fix many things also. Okay, Nana, thank you very much.
Okay, my
And
pleasure.
do you wanna add another thing to your story, or
I think that'll be all for today. That's all for me. Thank you so
yeah?
much for the
Okay,
opportunity.
so I guess our meeting today it's over. So I just wanna say thank you to all you guys and girls for joining today, for taking the time because you can be sleeping at this time, right? And I maybe I would be sleeping also because it's 8 9 in the morning, so it's Sunday. But I decided to wake up and to join this group. And maybe you were also sleeping because it's bedtime over there. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Ibnu. Thank you, Evie, Juicy, and Nana. Thank you very much for. I'm always grateful for this opportunity, and I hope we can keep sharing our experiences. So thank you very much. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Nelson, for leading the group call session today. And maybe I'd like to ask each one of you guys one more thing, which is what do you think about this session today? and also we need to take a picture. Maybe we can take a picture first before you guys telling your thoughts on this. Okay. Okay. So everyone make a pose. I'm going to take a picture in 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay then.
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
it backwards. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, so let me first ask Ibnu, what do you think about this session today?
Well, I think tonight's meeting is really inspiring because I learned so many things from these guys, and yeah, there are I started to like open my mind and got new insights here. And I think life is not about your it's not about you, but life is um, it's also about the others. That's what I done. And thank
Okay,
you very much for inviting.
okay, thank you so much for being here, Ibnu. It was really nice listening to your stories as well. Thank you so much. And the next one, Lenny, would you like to say anything?
Okay. I would like to say thank you for your invitation, Nina, for many times you invite me that I cannot join the video conference, but right now I'm happy that I can join and I can talk with you guys here. I'm so very happy. I'm very happy here. And I don't know, like when we have to learn English and then it's very hard to talk with another because we just have people around us that who cannot speak English, and right now we speak English. I speak English, and I learn every time. And right now, uh, the hard it's the hard things is just to improve our self confidence. Okay, but then right now I learned to do that. Of course, the way I the way I deliver my opinion this time is at my self confidence right now. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Lenny. It was nice of you to tell us your story as well. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's move on to Sis Evie. Anything you'd like to say about this topic or this section overall?
Okay, thank you. Well, actually, lately, my activities and my life a little bit tough, and unfortunately, that also affect to my healthiness. But I try to stand up again and try to focus again to what I should do and what makes me happy. So meeting you guys for that, so meeting you tonight, and it's also been a while. It kind of gives me many complex vitamins. I'm so glad that we can have conversation with a good topic. So I'm so grateful for that. Thank you for everyone.
Okay, thank you, Sis Evie. It was nice having you here. And Kak Yusi, our leader of the group.
In the first time, thank you, Nana, for the invitation. Yeah, I'm really happy I got chance to meet you guys, to meet my good friends. Yeah, because I'm busy at work, I'm so stressed, and yeah, busy, something like that, and I'm happy. Tonight, I got a lot of energy, boost energy, positive energy to face my work tomorrow, my problem. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and I will grateful because we still keep in touch for a long time. Yeah, we have friends for a long time, right? For many years ago. That's really grateful. And even though we are not always chat in the group, but I think our group still alive and active, being active because we still make a group call, we still make the group meeting, even though it's not every day, but it's fine. It's really good. I think it's a really good.
Okay,
good.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Kaisi, for your appreciation speech. And last but not least, Nelson, anything else? You've given
Anything.
your closing speech, but anything more you like to say?
I think the meeting today was beautiful. It was exceptional, especially all you guys, including the leader. So thank you very much for joining today. All the participants was very nice to hear from you today. And yeah, I recharge my battery, my energy because I'm still starting my day. So thank you very much. And I had to do something before after this meeting. When that was my turning point when my dad gave me a guitar. That was a turning point that it's affecting to this day, because today I have to play guitar, and if my dad didn't, let's suppose that he didn't give me a guitar, I wouldn't be able to do this maybe for the rest of my life. So that was my turning point, that I'm still practicing this new habit. It's still a habit for me. So thank you very much. And thank you for another turning point, which is speaking English. You are sharing my what is it? Today I'm tongue tied. My ability to speak English, my skills, and my passion with you, with like-minded people, because we share a passion for this language. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for you as well, Nelson, for leading this session today. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's session. It was really nice having you guys here, and hope you have a
Okay.
good day. Thank you so much. That's all for
Thank
today.
you, thank you,
Yeah, see you next
thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana, for all the job and all the work behind the
time. Thank you.
scenes, because you have always everything is ready for
Yeah,
the meeting. So thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Nana. Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
thank you.
Nestor.
Thank you, Nana.
Bye. See you.
Bye,
Bye bye
and
bye bye.
Have a
you
You
good
have
day.
to
a nice
sleep.
day.
To sleep well.